Hey guys! I recently got a bunch of stationery from a brand called Knock Knock, and so I just kind of wanted to show you everything that I got, and I'm really excited about this because you all know I love sticky notes and memo pads and anything really that has to do with productivity, so I'm super excited about this. First, I got 4 of these little post-it note sized pads. The first one says next steps, and there's a checkbox for today, tomorrow, or whenever with 9 spaces for things to do. And the next one says high five, and it says you're a champ, a star, hero, or an okay person, and I guess it's sort of that you can use for like compliments and things like that. The next one just says awesome, and the last one says ASAP, and then it says as slowly as possible. So if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you've definitely seen this item before, and I talked about it in my stationery under $15 video, and this little to accomplish sticky notes pack is what got me into Knock Knock in the first place, and it basically is just a pack of 6 different sticky notes that say things like to remember, to ponder, to put off, etc. I really liked the paper quality on these, and so I definitely wanted to make sure I tried out other products from the brand. And so I got a very similar pack, and it just has different sticky note designs, and it has a bunch of different acronyms that are typically used in like text language and stuff, but like for WTF it says what's this for in the corner, and for OMG it says officially mindless garbage. So I just love how all of their little paper products are super sarcastic and funny, and it kind of brings joy to otherwise mundane tasks, you know, just writing out like a to-do list and stuff like that. So I love this, and I'm really looking forward to adding these in my planner as well. So next I got this journal that I think is really cute because it's based around this super relevant concept in our society, and on the cover it says, I need to unplug, a journal for escaping the modern day scourge of digital distraction and information overload and cord leashing, even though the cacophony of dings and boings and buzzes that herald the arrival of texts and emails and headlines are bombarding my brain with the craving-inducing dopamine hits that themselves are indication enough that I should go off the grid in order to actually experience people and emotions and breathing in the lost art of messy human handwriting, even if only for a few minutes at a time. And so inside of the journal itself, it basically has a page on the right, and on the top it says why I need to unplug today, and you can check off little boxes on the bottom on which digital distractions you want to avoid. And then on the left hand page there is a different quote for each day, and I think that this is super cute. It's also kind of a good gift for someone that is kind of addicted to their phone and technology, and I'm definitely that because I do spend a lot of time on social media and texting my friends and etc. So I think that this is definitely something I'm going to use to keep myself in check whenever I feel like I'm using too much technology. So I also got 6 of these large memo notepads, and I literally love these so much. Okay, so this first one says this weekend, and the first section says Friday night at last, and then it's Saturday, best day ever, Sunday fun day, and a section for next weekend, and in parentheses it says can't wait. So I definitely plan on using this pad a bunch because you guys know that I do make bullet journal spreads pretty often that reflect like my entire weekend, because I've talked about that in some of my like study routine videos. And then the next one says daily intention tracker. There's a section for today's mantra. You can have a section that says today I will be, feel, do, appreciate, let go of, and attract. So this is definitely something that I'm going to use to kind of just be more aware of myself and my surroundings. And this next notepad is actually really cool because it's perforated, so there's 2 notepads that are disguised as one, and it's your typical like pro-con list, and there's a ton of space to put as many pros and cons as you could possibly need. The next one is this green one, and it has 2 different sections, and I think that this one will be useful for when I'm really stressed out and overwhelmed. And this next one says action items. There's a section for the date and topic and stuff like that, and then tasks, along with a scale that you can rate the urgency of that task for, which I think is super useful if you're working on like a large project or something like that. And this last one, which is in this like gorgeous navy color, is just says to do on the top, and then there's 4 sections, one for tasks, errands, correspondence, and notes. And there's also a space that you can check off to show that you're done or completed with that thing to do. And I am actually so excited about this. I think I will use these super often and all for different purposes, so that's going to be really fun to kind of get used to using and, you know, kind of experiment with in terms of like time management. So very happy about these. So last but not least, I got these 2 smaller memo pads, and they are sticky notes as well, so that's extra convenient. This light green one is a smaller version of that navy blue one that I have, and it has sections for tasks, errands, correspondence, and notes of like things to do. And this dark green one is so adorable, and I definitely plan on doing this when I need to really prioritize all of my tasks for a specific time frame, because it's called today's plan of attack instead of plan of action, like as in like how you're going to tackle the day. And there's a section for most critical, and then a section for would be nice. And the last section, the smallest one, is not a chance. And on the bottom, there's 2 checkboxes for either completed or retreated. And honestly, like, I'm really happy with everything I have, and I can't wait to start using everything and kind of incorporate it into like what I normally use to manage my time, just to be a little bit more efficient. Be sure to check out my previous video if you enjoyed this one. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also check out my Snapchat, Instagram, and Tumblr accounts. Bye guys!